puzzle, creativity,
Inspiring.
Rad.
problem solving,
ergonomic,
Ever expanding.
counterintuitive.
Is intellectually stimulating.
Comp Sci at Havergal is definitely a course I would recommend. Last year, it was always a block in my daily schedule that I looked forward to because the classes were super engaging and the projects were very practical as well. We made our own version of a Microsoft Word processor, and I was pretty intimidated by the code, but you shouldn't be because you'll get there, and by the end, you'll be so proud of what you've accomplished.
Some people would think computer science is annoying and impossible to do, but I think Havergal makes computer science a really fun process. In grade 11 computer science, we did a lot of projects about coding a game, and I like how we got the freedom to choose our interested topic throughout the course, so that our passion will support us and we won't be easily knocked down by all those debugging and complicated codes.
What I loved about CS at Havergal is how close you would get with your classmates because there's a lot of teamwork, bouncing ideas off each other and working together, a lot of group work, group projects, and stuff like that. And I also loved how the assignments were, there was a lot of freedom. You got to be super creative and make programs that were super special to you.
My experience with CS at Havergal was a lot of fun. We were always doing new things and finding different ways to solve problems, and I found myself doing things that I never thought that I'd be able to do, like making my own version of Flappy Bird at the end of the grade 11 course, or a version of Google Docs in the grade 12. I really enjoyed my time, and if you're thinking about taking computer science, definitely do it, because you will too.
My experience with computer science at Havergal has been really fun. Grade 11 comp sci started with the basics of Python, and after just a few months, I've developed the skills to program many things, including my own BuzzFeed quiz, a password generator, and Hangman.
Definitely take CS at Havergal because you get so close with all of your classmates and you get to spend so much time getting to know them all with a whole bunch of fun group projects. And in these group projects, not even the ones with your classmate, but also the individual ones, you have so much creativity to really be creative and explore your own interests.
I really loved my experience with computer science at Havergal. It was definitely one of my favorite classes, and I looked forward to each class where we would learn new concepts and collaborate with one another. Some of my favorite projects we did were our group projects, where I was able to work with a partner to recreate the game of Deal or No Deal in grade 11 and a digital organizer program in grade 12. Although it may be hard to get started with a new coding language, I think it's definitely worth trying because of the skills and abilities you will gain.
I think CS at Havergal is a lot of fun. A lot of the projects we do in class gives you a lot of creative freedom, which I haven't seen in other comp sci classes I've taken outside of school. So I think that was always really nice, and it was always something that I would look forward to.
Comp Sci is a course that requires no prior knowledge. Like, I went into it without having taken any tech course, and I enjoyed it so much. I think you should take Comp Sci because it encourages you to be creative and analytical and at times very patient with problem solving, and I think it's just so cool to learn.
Why take CS? Take it because it's completely different to any other course that you will take at Havergal. It gives you a new way of looking at problems creatively and tons of skills that are transferable to the rest of your life. And don't worry if you've never coded before. I came into computer science at Havergal having never seen a line of code in my life, and I found that it was super easy and fun to get into. By the end of the year, you'll be a pro coder.
So when you think about comp sci, you may imagine something along the lines of sitting at your computer for hours, typing away, and staring at hundreds of lines of code. While that might be true at times, there are many aspects and misconceptions about comp sci that a lot of people have. For one thing, it's a pretty collaborative subject, and just like a math problem, there's not just one way of achieving a certain goal through programming. What's great about comp sci class is that there are so many different brains that yield a wide range of ways to approach a problem.
One reason to take computer science is because you can just create anything you want out of it with the knowledge you need and make your ideas come true. It's a really amazing feeling.
Computer science is everywhere. It's in phones, it's in computers, it's in the stoplights that you hit, the elevators that you reach in a building. It's everywhere. And why not learn something that appeals to all kinds of things? The possibilities are endless, with computer science?
Basically, computer science is just a very creative way of problem solving and just unlocking the tools to go further beyond the realms of just technology. From politics to statistics to quantum computing, computer science can take you there, and it also is a great way to explore.